A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a critical moment for Ukraine, President Volodymyr Zelenskyy is set to meet with U.S. President Donald Trump and a powerful assembly of European leaders at the White House on Monday. This hastily arranged meeting is seen as a pivotal moment that could determine the future of Ukraine amidst ongoing tensions with Russia. The backdrop of this meeting is significant. European leaders were notably absent from Trump's recent summit with Russian President Vladimir Putin, and they are now rallying together to present a united front in defense of Ukraine and to counter any potential escalation of Russian aggression in the region. The delegation accompanying Zelenskyy includes influential figures such as European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, French President Emmanuel Macron, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, Italian Premier Giorgia Meloni, Finnish President Alexander Stubb, and NATO Secretary-General Mark Rutte. Their collective presence underscores the urgency of the situation and the need for a coordinated response to protect Ukraine's sovereignty. This meeting comes on the heels of a tumultuous February encounter between Zelenskyy and Trump, where tensions flared over military aid and gratitude. By arriving as a cohesive group, European leaders aim to mitigate the risk of miscommunication and ensure that Ukraine's interests are at the forefront of discussions. Zelenskyy has emphasized the importance of America's collaboration with Europe to establish security guarantees for Ukraine, which he believes are essential not only for his country, but for the stability of the entire European continent. In a recent statement on social media platform X, he stressed, "It's important that America agrees to work with Europe to provide security guarantees for Ukraine, and therefore for all of Europe." However, the night before the meeting, Trump appeared to shift the responsibility onto Zelenskyy, suggesting that the Ukrainian leader must be willing to make concessions, including the acknowledgement that Crimea, annexed by Russia in 2014, may not be returned to Ukraine. Trump's remarks raised concerns about the potential pressure Zelenskyy might face to compromise on key territorial issues that have fueled ongoing conflict since Russia's invasion. President Zelenskyy of Ukraine can end the war with Russia almost immediately, if he wants to, or he can continue to fight, Trump stated on social media, indicating his stance on the matter. Zelenskyy, in response, reiterated the necessity for a sustainable peace, one that does not repeat the mistakes of the past when Russia seized Crimea and parts of the Donbass region. The meeting is expected to cover crucial topics, including potential NATO-like security guarantees for Ukraine, which could provide a framework for any future peace agreement with Russia. While Putin has consistently opposed Ukraine's NATO membership, Trump's administration has indicated a willingness to explore alternative security arrangements that could bolster Ukraine's defense capabilities. As the meeting approaches, tensions remain high, with both sides aware of the stakes involved. European officials have expressed concern over Putin's ambitions, particularly regarding his desire for control over the Donbass region, which could further destabilize Ukraine and the surrounding areas. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has emphasized the need for a comprehensive peace deal to resolve the conflict, though the path forward remains fraught with challenges. Zelensky's diplomatic acumen will be put to the test as he navigates the complex dynamics of the meeting. An official close to the talks indicated that Zelenskyy must avoid being perceived as obstructing peace efforts by rejecting Putin's demands outright. This delicate balancing act requires a deft approach, as any misstep could lead to significant political fallout. In the lead-up to the meeting, Macron has underscored the importance of reinforcing Ukraine's military capabilities, warning that any display of weakness towards Russia could set a dangerous precedent for future conflicts. If we are weak with Russia today, we'll be preparing the conflicts of tomorrow, and they will impact the Ukrainians, and, make no mistake, they can impact us, too, he cautioned. The outcome of Monday's discussions could have far-reaching implications for Ukraine and its allies. As the world watches closely, the hope is that this gathering of leaders will lead to a united strategy that not only addresses the immediate threats posed by Russia, but also lays the groundwork for a more stable and secure future for Ukraine and Europe as a whole. The stakes have never been higher, and the eyes of the international community are fixed on Washington as this critical meeting unfolds. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.